phone started jumping, what a day. Swear to God I need it, now I can't afford to wait. I just had a fan hit me.
Alright, welcome to Cyprus. I'm here living with my friend, and there's actually like more chaos than I thought. Where should I start? Like, first, I'm completely jet lagged as fuck. Like, I couldn't sleep the whole night. I was awake the whole night. I fell asleep at 9 or 10 a.m. for like a few hours. Then my friend woke me up and said, hey, it's like almost 2 p.m. You have a sales call soon, right? And okay, woke out of bed, jumped out of bed, did the sales call. To be honest, I told myself, okay, when I'm in Cyprus, I will like level up my standard. Again, I will wear a suit, I will have a good suit, and I will like be very like performing. And then I realized, okay, inside my friend is having a sales call, so I can't be there, right? I can't have my sales call there. So where do I sit? Okay, I sit outside. First, there's chaos here, and I hate that usually. I like when it's clean, I like order. But okay, what else should I do, right? Not do the sales call is not an option, right? So I set myself down here, did the sales call from here. And at first, because I slept so little, and I haven't done like sales calls in like almost 1 week, I was like, oh, okay, I don't want to do this. I hope he will cancel the call, but he didn't. The cool thing is, I closed the deal. I earned 900 euros in, what was it, like 1.5 hours, I think. And sometimes in sales, you're like, okay, you don't want to do the call. It's like, I really don't want to do this. But then you do it, and you just go through the thing because you've done it so many times. You know how to structure a sales call. You know how to work out what is important to him. And then you still make it, even though if you're in a horrible mood. Of course, it's better to be in a great mood. But sometimes it's like, okay, I'm in a bad mood. Just accept that, still the call, still the best that you can, and then you perform. I have more calls in a second. I'm eating something here because I also haven't eaten that much today and drank that much today, which I probably should do more when you have jet lag. But anyways, let's continue the hustle, and soon I hope I will have like higher quality environment where I can also take you with me, show you where I work and how I work, and this is like maybe the future of this channel. Show more, like take you with me through my day, because I will focus on working, on hustling more in the future. So yeah, but for now, let's continue some work, and I hope you will continue working as well. Can take some action.
They get not tired of me never. Give me a shot and I swear I shoot like Berettas. That's how I shoot. Lately I'm driven like I'm on the road. They in my lane, I got told on the move. Now that I'm popping, got too much to lose. Look at the numbers, got nothing to prove. I'm in the city, just me and my crew. Told me I'm sick and I know that it's true, but I'm still gonna boss. Like I gotta.
Oh, by the way, another thing is I also want to search tomorrow for a gym. The plan was to do it today, like maybe in the morning before I start my calls, but again I couldn't sleep, and then I think I slept until almost 2, like, or 1. So I did it today, and today I will be in sales calls until 11 p.m. So there will not be time for today, and then I try to come back into my rhythm and then wake up early again. So yeah, tomorrow this will be like in the schedule to find like a co-working space or in a hotel somewhere where I can sit and call, and also to find a gym, because to be honest, right now if you see me, I feel a bit skinny and also skinny fat. I don't feel that comfortable anymore in my body, so I want to get back on my level. I think this will be rather quickly though, but yeah, of course I have to put in the work. And what we also, like my cameraman and we committed ourselves to really hold ourselves accountable to our food, right? To only eat like super good food, like cooked together, like super cheap and super good food, like this in a combination, right? Don't spend lots of money on like expensive bullshit food, right? But just good, clean food, get back on track and our fitness goal, yeah, and of course continue the hustle and working.
J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission is same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this a buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the graves. Never gon' fumble it. I get the bag and I run with it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it. Murray with the legs, all about finesse. I am not impressed. I don't need a rash coming in with last, then you see the flash. Elohim with the melody and the kiss of kind of breath.
So maybe you are frustrated because you see all those young people out there that seem to make millions online, that seem to live life, and they seem to like not really be smarter than you, but they have all of those money, right? And they're just living it. You also would like to be self-employed, but you just have no idea, okay, what business I could do. I have no skills, what should I do? I don't know where to start. So you might ask yourself, okay, who is this guy and why is he allowed to talk about this? And this is a good question. So first of all, I want to be honest, I'm not the richest person out there. There are many people richer than me and having more money than me. I'm still also on my journey and trying to improve. But I did, like last month, made over 13,000 euros in sales commission, which is for the beginning pretty good. And yes, there's lots of space for improvement, but it's at least something. And I want to, maybe if this is not enough for you, okay, then you don't need to watch this. But for some people who say, okay, 13,000 is okay, here's my advice, what I would tell myself in this scenario if I wouldn't have no idea what I should do, because I struggled with this topic also for a long time. Alright, by the way, for everybody who's new to the channel, my name is Dennis and I'm building my business in sales right now. Because the goal was always to live free, to travel the world. Yeah, the goal is to document the whole journey towards success, towards becoming a better version of myself. So if this is interesting, you can consider subscribing if you want, and then we will see each other in the next video. But for now, let's continue with the video. So the very first thing is that we first have to shift our thinking from, okay, making money towards providing value, because this is what money is, right? It's a trade for value, right? It's where we can store, how we can store our value. Then we can buy something else of some certain value. So it's a storage of value, but it's also like a trade. We trade it in for some certain type of value. The important thing is that people never want to give you money, but people want to receive value. So question one is, ask yourself, why should this person give you money? Because if you look at people, usually people are selfish, right? They all think about themselves, and this is totally fine, by the way, right? Nobody owes you anything. If I go outside, why should anybody give me money? So this is the first question, why should this person give you money? The second question is that you should also ask yourself is, how can I provide some value to this person? How can I make his life easier? What can I do for him so he wants to say proactively, okay, here's my money, take my credit card. Especially at the beginning, it's like, I would say, okay, accept everything where you can make some money. It might be some labor work, some bullshit work. At least do something where you can get money in exchange. You will need the money, you will need like the resources in order to start a business that then will make you money, right? You always need some money to start this. You also need the money to invest into education, to invest into coaches, invest into something that then can help you. The knowledge will help you to achieve your goals quicker, to achieve your goals with less money spent on errors that you will make. Don't be afraid to exchange like your time for money, because I think this is like the thing that most people that say, okay, they want to make like passive income, like they want to make money, but they don't want to work for it. And this is like at the beginning, like it's the wrong attitude. It's literally it's just the wrong attitude. There's no how it works. Make active money first, and then you can figure out something how you can do it more passively and unlock your time from that money. Right, so you've done the first things, you've made some money just like through some shitty things, but you've actually convinced people to give you money. The second thing that I would do if I would be you, or what I would recommend myself, is to start some business model. To just start some business model where you exactly know, okay, this is already working, like people are actually doing this. But many people are also seeing, and this is out there, and this is in general, this is true, right, that if you hear somebody who is complaining about something, okay, this means there would be a solution for this, which is a business idea, right? Or some people are unhappy about something. Okay, how can I make them happy about those things? This would be a solution for their unhappiness, aka another business idea. This is something in general, okay, yeah, business and a product or service is a solution for some problem, right? So this is true, but especially at the beginning, this is like nothing that I would recommend, because starting a business like from scratch where you don't even know the market, you don't know if the people really want this, or if just this one random guy in your family or in your friend circle has this one problem, this is like the end level, right? The starting a startup maybe with a completely new product, a completely new market is end level. Chances are that you are not on this level yet, right? It's way better to use a business model where you already know, okay, there's a market for that. You know, there are people there's a demand for this. People want this service, this product, this solution that you have, and there's already like ways figured out how to market it and how to sell it. Because just if you look at the statistics, right, there will be several business attempts that you have to do in order to make a business succeed, or in order to make your first cash flow, your first money. Maybe it's several business attempts with the same business model. Maybe it's several different business models. Why is that? Because they are important business lessons that you have to learn in order to make the business work, but that you haven't learned yet, which leads to you not succeeding. And why is that? It's because there are like certain like business lessons that you need to learn that you haven't learned yet, but that you need to know in order to make it work, and that you can only learn through usually trial and error. Like, do the business model, start, give your best, fail at it, and then learn from it. Okay, this is what I can do better. So especially at the beginning, when you know, okay, there are skills missing, and this, by the way, takes great awareness and great like courage to admit, okay, there are skills missing. This is why, especially at the beginning, don't make it harder to yourself than it needs to be, right? Don't start the startup that is like end level. Start with some business model that already works, where you know, okay, people already figured out the marketing. Maybe you find some videos on there. Maybe you buy like good education on their trainings, courses, seminars, whatever. Then try to do exactly what they are doing and copy it as like best as you can, because they are already doing it, they are already succeeding it. So it's the smart way to copy exactly what they're doing. Knowing this would be like my advice if you say, okay, I don't know what to do, I don't know what business model is right for me, what should I choose? Right now, you know, okay, no matter what business I will start at some point, probably I will need marketing and sales. Why not say, okay, I don't know what to do, but I will learn marketing and sales because this is what is required anyway. These are the skills that you will need in the future at some point. I'm not talking about some little like basic like bullshit, okay, I have some surface level of knowledge about this, but like deeply, truly become professional in these areas. Many people that read a book or that do something, like buy some coaching about something, they never really immerse into a topic, and they're saying, okay, they are the greatest. Right? They have this pride, and pride is limiting them. I am the greatest, my way or the highway, there's no better way. If you're defining yourself as perfect, how much room for improvement is there? Because the truth is, we all have flaws, we all can improve. This is the only like environment where improvement and change is possible. So learn marketing, learn sales. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm in sales right now, and my goal right now for the next couple of years is to become extremely skilled and extremely good at sales and become a sales professional. I'm constantly buying new coaches. I'm constantly trying to be on the phone and trying to sell and try new things because I want to master this. And once I've mastered this, the next thing I want to master is like marketing. I want to be extremely good at marketing, and this would be the next thing, for example, that I would work on. And then someday, maybe in the future, I will not force it, but I'm extremely good at sales, I will be extremely good at marketing. Then there might come some idea where it's like, okay, this person has this problem, I could solve this with this product or this software, and then this would be the time where I can say, okay, I can now start successfully a startup. At this point, I want to end with a little, as I think, interesting thought experiment. So if you think about, let's say, hypothetically, the best jewelry company in the world, right? Who makes the most revenue, etc. For sure, they're like super good at doing jewelry, like high quality jewelry that has like good quality and value. But what are they also good at? They're also like extremely good at marketing and sales. Well, let's take Apple, for example. Yes, they have a great product, but what they're also great at marketing and sales. They're very good at creating laptops, phones, but they're great at marketing and sales. So if you look at this, like this is the concept that goes through every company of like who is the market leaders, right? Who is the most successful. They are great at what they're doing, but they're also great at marketing and sales. And this is what I learned like many years ago. Like a product, usually at the beginning, it never sells because the product itself is great, but because the marketing and the sales is great. So again, to summarize the previous points. So the first thing is, okay, don't focus on the money, focus on value. How can you provide value? And start at step 0, right? Okay, change your time for money to then have some money to go over into step 2. Start with some business model, right? That already works. And if you do not know any business model that you want to start, you have nothing in mind, nothing like is like fitting to you right now, you haven't find out anything, learn marketing and learn sales. Because this is for sure, you will need marketing and sales. So the last point, and also in my opinion, the most important point, is to get serious. Because most people, if they start something, if they say, okay, I want to build an online business, I want to build some income, I want to be self-employed, they do not want it, they prefer it. They say, okay, I want this online business, but as soon as it like gets a little bit difficult, they search for another opportunity, right? They search for another business model. As soon as they have to put some money in there, they quit. As soon as they might lose some money, as soon as the business maybe fails, they think or say, okay, this is over, this is nothing for me, I will go back to being an employee. Because if this is the attitude, literally think about it, then you do not really want it. Then you just prefer it. If you want something, you never quit no matter what. If you truly want something. If you truly want to breathe, you don't stop, you don't fight for the last breath until you literally die. This needs to be the attitude to continue always, and at some point, this is inevitable, you will have the breakthrough at some point. to never quit. Alright, I appreciate that you watched until the end. My name is Dennis and I'm building my business in sales. And right now we are here in Cyprus, which is fucking hot right now. And I'm fucking jet lagged still from the flight from Colombia to here. So this is why we're filming this at 2:30 a.m. My sleep schedule is like fucked. So yeah, the type of content that I share here is like literally my whole journey. I want to share the upsides, the downsides, and everything in between. So if this is interesting, you can subscribe if you want. And now we see each other maybe in the next video. Buenas noches, or whatever, how to say this in Greek. Bye bye.